All right, welcome back in. As we told you, it is senior day here on the Hill, and you can't talk about senior day without talking about Hudson Clark. And here, joined by family here today. And I'll go ahead and say this, and Hudson has been an interesting one for me throughout his career here. Had the 3 picks against Ole Miss, and I'll say there's sometimes I've been very critical about Hudson Clark. And then the past 2 years, I have just seen such an improvement. Example, that play last week, they ran a corner route in Texas. He's man-to-man on an island all by himself. And his recovery and ability to pass or break that ball up, which should have been a touchdown, I mean, his progression of how better he's gotten each and every year has been so impressive. And he's been here through it all.
Well, thank you. I looked up Wingo, who I found out.
Oh, yeah, Ryan Wingo's brother.
And he was a unanimous 5-star, almost 100-rated high school student and player. And so that was quite a matchup.
Oh, yeah. It was a matchup. But like you said, man-to-man, you would think coaches say, oh, throw it every time over there.
Yeah.
And Hudson held it down. I mean, that was huge in a moment like that. But just talk about his career here. I mean, you've been through a lot of ups and downs here at University of Arkansas.
Well, it's our second senior day. And I know last year at the last home game, Missouri, is very emotional for Hudson. Didn't want to really leave this stadium like that.
Oh, yeah.
And so, but he's also walking in a couple of weeks to get his master's. So we kind of see it like he walked for his undergrad, and now he's walking for his master's.
Oh, my God. I was going to say, like, the education. You got to take advantage of it while you're here.
Absolutely, and you've done that drive from the Metroplex in Dallas all the way up to Fayetteville probably so many times you could do it with your eyes closed at this point. But being able to be here and what this university has done for Hudson, starting as a walk-on, getting that scholarship after that Ole Miss game, how proud are you of him and what he's been able to accomplish?
Well, we're very proud, and in addition to that, he's engaged and met his future wife, a gymnast here for the Razorbacks here. So not only did he get his education, get to play some football, but also find his wife.
Significant.
Yes,
That's
he's
right.
knocked it all at one-stop shop here at the University of Arkansas for all you recruits out there.
All the boxes.
That's right.
The Oklahoma State game, you know, him coming out, getting his starting spot, dealing with some injuries in that game, and then trying his best to bounce back. The secondary this year, like I said, I still don't think a lot of people give them enough credit of what Travis Williams has been able to do with them. Talk about his journey getting back to the field to add another element of leadership to the secondary.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to share the name with Travis. At one time, I was the only Travis in the late 60s. But T-Will's done a great job. I do think what they've said the last few weeks is just getting the right guys in the right spot. So the pieces are there and just kind of moving them around. Yeah, the Tennessee game, the Texas game, it's been an improvement all year.
Yeah, all year indeed. And like I said, a long career. It's going to be weird next year.
I know,
not
no
seeing
Hudson Clark to talk about
You
next
still going to come to the
year.
games?
I have a freshman son, so yeah.
Oh, he'll be here.
I'll be here.
Yes,
he's not playing.
The drive is
but
not
he's a
quite
fan.
over quite yet.
That's right.
That's awesome. Appreciate you. Enjoy it here today. The last go around for Hudson Clark. And I'm glad you brought that up. A lot of people had that sour taste in their mouth. I'm willing to say it's going to be a different story here today, right?
I agree.
Yeah. If not, then I'm going to get down there and have some problems with people. No, it'll be fine. Thanks so much for being here today. All right, we're about to go to break. We're going to keep it going. Isaac Tesla.